guys, it's Kimberly, and today I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup that I haven't used in quite some time. So I just went through all my makeup and I thought it'd be fun since I'm not going anywhere and I don't know, I'm just bored to pick out a bunch of the makeup that I've had. Probably some of this is expired, but just pick out some of the stuff that I either just kind of switched out of my rotation and haven't used for a while, or some stuff that I seriously, there's a reason that I just kind of never grab it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on this e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. I'm pretty sure I hated this, but I can't remember and I didn't get rid of it. So I have not used this, like, I don't even know when the last time I used this was. It's like, that is so gross. It is like coming out hard. So yeah, this is definitely expired. Wait, do I want to even put this on my face? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna wash it off right after. It'll be fine. Okay, so I just like kept pumping until not dry stuff came out. So it's like this like yellowy, shimmery. Yeah, I definitely don't think I liked this. Well, this product's probably going in the trash right after this. And nothing against e.l.f. because e.l.f. currently makes my holy grail primer, the Poreless Putty Primer, but this one, just not for me. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with two foundations. I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Vanish Stick and my Dior Skin Forever foundation. This is a combination that Jaclyn Hill like recommended a while back, and I buy like everything she recommends because I don't know, I just fall into that. And honestly, usually I like what she recommends. I did not like this. I keep telling myself I like it because it costs a lot of money, but it's not my thing. She has dry skin, and so do I, which is why I usually like her recommendations. But something about dry skin and a stick foundation just doesn't like mix in my mind. I don't think that that's, I don't know, I just feel like that's weird. I was gonna just do the Hourglass Vanish Stick because that's the foundation I grab the least, but I do grab this Dior Skin every once in a while, but I honestly like need a liquid foundation to mix in to be able to move the Vanish Stick on my skin. It's just so thick and dry in my opinion. Without a liquid foundation or mixing in an oil or something, it's just too dry. I can't get it to spread out. I can't get it to look nice. So I have to use a second foundation with it, which is why I like don't grab it. Which makes sense because she said that she likes the foundations together, not necessarily that she likes them separately, but I don't know. Even together, I feel like it's still kind of annoying to blend, and it definitely, you have to work it harder than other foundations. It does give it does give a pretty effect, but is it worth it? No. I have other foundations that I think look so much nicer and are easier to blend out, so let's get foundation in my hair. I feel like my face smells bad. I think it's this primer. Again, honestly, I don't even know when I got this. This is definitely expired. It's definitely like going in the trash immediately. So I am going to want to wash my face after this for sure. Because, yeah, it's not the foundation. This foundation is much newer than that. That's concerning. I'm just going to put some on my chin. Not my chin. My neck. Which I normally do anyway, but this foundation oxidizes quite a bit, and I am pale right now. I haven't self-tanned since like the beginning of this quarantine, and I definitely don't match this, but that's alright. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Concealer. I've used it a couple of times, but honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. I like it. I just grab my other concealers way more than I grab this one. So this is definitely one that just doesn't get quite as much love. And again, it's not that it's bad, I just like my other concealers better. Especially my Jeffree Star concealer. That's what I've really been hooked on at the moment. But it's good for a drugstore concealer. Definitely like it. Alright, cool. So now for my powder. This is an e.l.f. powder. It's just like a loose powder. I don't even think it says, oh yeah. It says Soft Luminous. I don't even know. It's got a powder puff in it. I think I've used this maybe once or twice. But I just have, I can't remember what my, oh, okay, there's a sifter, but I just went to pour it in the thing and like tap like normal. And it like avalanched out. Okay, that sifter is not a fine one. It just dumps. So be careful of that if you're looking to get this. I can't remember how I felt about this powder. So I definitely wanted to grab it and try it and see if maybe I liked it and I just haven't grabbed it or what the deal is. So, what kind of brush do I want to take? I'll just take this brush right here and it is very light and very powdery. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely be careful because since it like pours out so fast, I'm getting so much on my brush and it's just like, like everywhere, floating in the air. I don't really like that. But also my fault. I don't like the sifter, but also it's not like it would be impossible to get less powder. I just wasn't prepared for that. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I feel like it gives a little bit of a white cast, but it's not horrible either, so it's alright. I know why I don't grab it now, but it's not like it's the worst thing ever. So now we're going to move on to bronzer, which is also an e.l.f. product, so that's kind of funny. I've got a lot of e.l.f. products here, I guess. And the thing is, I don't grab them because I'm more of a high-end luxury makeup kind of girl, and which is fine, but I always gravitate towards that stuff, and I don't throw these out, most of the e.l.f. products. I mean, the primer I probably should have thrown out. I know I don't like that. But all these other e.l.f. products, I don't throw them out because they're good. They're not bad. I just don't grab them. I remember this bronzer, this Sunkissed Glow bronzer. It's like shimmery. I don't know if you can tell. However, I didn't want to use this for like the longest time because I was like, ugh, it's shimmery. I'm not going to like that. But actually, I remember feeling like it didn't show up very shimmery on the skin and I actually kind of liked it. So let's see. I still don't grab for it because obviously I have other things I like more. But I do remember thinking this was going to be awful and then being pleasantly surprised. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not completely matte, but it's not like glittery or like overly shimmery. I feel like going to the pool or like in the summer, this would be nice just to kind of give you that like glow. Kind of give you like a tan glow and not really like a contour, you know? It's just kind of bronzing you up. I feel like I would like this a lot too because it's not very dark. I mean, it gives a little depth, but it's pretty light. I feel like I would like this like on the shoulders and like, you know, when I'm tan out in the summertime by the pool, just put some on the shoulders, on the clavicle, because I feel like if I had any tan whatsoever, it really wouldn't be much of a bronzer. It would kind of be my skin color because it's like not very dark. So I feel like it would look really nice for that. But it's not bad. It's not bad. And now for the blush, I'm going to go in with this Blush and Bronzer Mini Palette from Coastal Scents. I know I've used this a couple of times, and I remember thinking, oh, that was good. But it didn't, like, wow me. But yeah, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I do remember thinking, I think it had a lot of pigment to it. I'm pretty sure. And I kind of went in a little too heavy-handed, but let's see. Yeah, Yeah, that's really pretty, actually. This shade also has, like, shimmer in it in the pan. Like, kind of on the verge of looking glittery, but on the skin, it doesn't really look glittery. Yeah, I like that color. I like that color a lot, actually. See, this is why I wanted to do this, because sometimes you have, like, some gems just in your arsenal and you don't even realize it because you get so hung up on using the same favorites over and over again. And then some of this good stuff just kind of gets forgotten about. And I do remember liking this. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty color. I may have went a little overboard, but I like blush, so I like it. So now we're going to go in with a highlight, and this is Cougar highlight, and it's a mineral face and body shimmer in Diamond Kiss. And I got this in a BoxyCharm literally a very long time ago. I'm sure this is very expired. But my boyfriend got me a BoxyCharm like literally probably 4 years ago. And this was in it. And when I got this product, I was in love with it. I use this product constantly. And I've even brought it to my job and used it when doing like clients' makeup because it's just so pretty. And because it's a loose powder, it's like super sanitary. You can like dump it on like a plastic or a metal or whatever palette that can be sanitized. And it was just like perfect. I just loved this so much. But I got new things. And back when I got this too, I didn't have a lot of makeup. I was still very much so growing my collection. And I think this was like the first highlighter I ever had. And it was the only highlighter I had for a while. So I was obsessed with it. But I don't know if that obsession was justified now that I have played with a lot of makeup. And I don't know. Like, also, I don't know if this is just because it's expired. But it's like very yellow in there. I don't remember whether it was that yellow or not. But I guess we'll see. Okay, well that was clearly way too much. I look like a crazy person. Well, I definitely went in with way too much on my brush. However, I think it was justified. It's very pretty. I like that a lot. A little goes a very long way with this. I feel like that's just kind of how loose highlighters are, though. You really don't need very much. Yeah, that's really pretty. It is a little on the yellow side. Like, I feel like if I had more of a tan, it would fit even better. But the more you blend it out, the better it looks. It's really pretty. This is one, besides the fact that it is so very expired. I mean, I don't usually care that much when it comes to makeup, but if you do care, this is very expired. But it is still really pretty, and I'm sad that I forgot about it and kind of pushed it to the wayside because this should be used way more than it is. Yeah, I love that. Oh, okay. We found a gem. We found a gem. Okay, so now that we're done with the face, we're gonna move on to the eyes. And this product, I'm like almost ashamed to like pull out. This is a Morphe palette, and this is my 35O palette. There's it right there, and I am ashamed to pull this out because this palette was so like hyped, and so many people loved this palette so much when it came out from Morphe. And this was like years ago. And it was just like, it blew up. Like the internet blew up over this palette. Everybody loved it so much. And so I was on the hype train and I was like, ooh, I need that. So I went on the Morphe website, I bought this, and I bought another palette. And I honestly don't think I have ever used it. If I have, once. But like, it pretty much looks untouched. It looks like I swatched a couple of shades, but that's about it. I honestly don't think I ever put this on my eyes, which is so sad, but I don't know why. I don't know. But we're changing that today because everybody loved this palette, and even though I am like way late, I want to love it too. So we're going to go in with this palette right here, and we're going to make a look. We're just going to go in with a big fluffy brush, and we are going to grab this shade right here. And I'm just gonna lay this all over my crease. And now I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and same thing, just all in the crease. And now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm going to, this shade right here, this one. And I'm going to put that mainly on the outer corner and into the crease a little bit. I'm actually really enjoying this palette. I really wish that I used it when I first got it, because that is just like so sad that it's been sitting in my drawer, not getting any love for this long. And I can definitely see why everybody loved it so much. I mean, these are shadows, have pigment, they're blending out great, and it's neutral, so like who doesn't love a good everyday palette, you know? And Morphe is so affordable. The quality's there for the price. It's like, I definitely get it. I get it. Kind of wish I didn't get it because it's been sitting there. Ah, that stings. All right, and I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here on my finger and just kind of put that all over the lid. That is so pretty. I will say, weirdly enough, they say that shimmers are like the easiest types of shades to perfect, but honestly, I like Morphe's matte formula more than I like their shimmer formula, which is weird. Usually mattes are a little more difficult to do, and shimmers usually come out better, but I don't know, I feel like their shimmer formula is usually a little dry. This one's nice, but not all of their shimmers I really like that much. But I usually really like their mattes. Which is good, because like I said, it's easier to find a nice shimmer than a nice matte, so I feel like you can take any shimmer from your collection and use it, but you can't always just use any matte, you know? And now I'm just gonna go in with like a little like smudger brush and add some of that like first color right underneath my eyes. Okay, so we found another diamond. Love that. I'm so excited. I want to use that a lot more because I really like that. It's like perfect for like an everyday neutral. I feel like you have everything you could need for like a subtle, natural look. So I'm into it. So now for mascara. I've been using the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express mascara, and I don't want to use that because that's what I've been using the most. However, I don't have a lot of mascaras that I don't grab because that is one thing that, like, once it goes bad, you really should get rid of that. And that's something I definitely do not keep around for a long time is mascara. I like to have fresh mascara. So this is the mascara I was using right before the Rocket Volume Express. So it's not old, but it's just not the one I've been using lately. With the most recent videos and most recent makeup. So this is the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. And I do really like this mascara. I know Mary Kay is like super inconvenient to be able to get because you can't get it at a store, but I don't know, I just like it. I feel like this mascara is like the best for your lower lashes because it's a very skinny wand, so it's easy to get in there. Because sometimes the big fat ones, I really struggle to get my lower lashes without dinging myself. And then lastly, for the lips, I am going to go in with this lip liner, which I haven't used in a while. And this is a knobby lip liner. I got this on Amazon, and I know that's like super weird and random, but I actually got a giant pack of them. I don't even know how many there was, like 50 maybe, all different lip liners. And they were so cheap. I mean, so cheap. And I really like them. They are like sharpened ones, which is nice if you're like a makeup artist and you need a lot of different colors. And honestly, like, they're very creamy and soft. But they are sharpened, which is, like I said, good for sanitization if you're a makeup artist. So I do like these. But recently I've been using my like ColourPop ones, which are super creamy. But these are my newer ones that I got. I got like the big lippy pencil box that they were selling. So that's nice. But these are also really good, and I just haven't been using them since I got the ColourPop ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And I don't know if it has a shade on it. It says L28 Earth lip liner pencil. So I don't know if Earth is the color. I don't know. But yeah. All right. So I will say I'm going to be pulling these out again and using them because I do really like the ColourPop ones. They're very comfortable. They're very creamy. I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't stiff or tugging. It's pretty creamy for a wood pencil. However, it's stiffer than the ColourPop ones. The ColourPop ones are almost like putting on lipstick. They're like really slippy and slidey, and the point is not nearly as sharp as these are. Obviously, you have to keep sharpening them because it will get dull, but I feel like it's much easier to get a precise line with this than it is with the ColourPop ones. But the ColourPop ones go with the lippy sticks, you know, they're matching colors. I don't know. But I do really like these and the precision it gives me, and I definitely am going to start grabbing for these again. And then the lipstick I have, I don't know when I bought this. I don't remember ever using it, but oh my gosh, I'm like excited to have found it. This is a Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color from Rimmel, and it is in Rosetto? Is that the color? No, just kidding. It's in 110 Blush. So it's just this pretty like pinky nude liquid lipstick, and I'm very excited about it. It smells really nice. I really like that. I really love the color. It goes on nice and easy. It's so pretty. I'm like, where have you been? Where have you been my whole life? Apparently up there, but I just don't look up there enough. But yeah, so that's it. That's the whole face. Overall, I feel like it looks pretty good for being the products that I definitely gravitate towards the least. I would say this is going in the trash. I would say my foundation, it's not bad. It's not my thing. I definitely will wear this and use this, especially when I'm tanner since it oxidizes so much. But it's just not something I grab. Like when I open up my foundation drawer, there are so many other foundations that I love so much and want to grab before I grab these. The powder's okay. If you need a really cheap loose powder, it's fine. I don't have any qualms with it, except for it leaves a little bit of a white cast. So if you are a deeper, darker skin tone, I would say don't get this. But if you're paler like me, it's not a big deal once you bronze and whatnot. But honestly, I'm never going to pick this over any of the other products that I have for powder. But it's not bad. It's just I have way better options. So I won't be picking this. Love the highlight. Yeah, I'm just going to put that back in my rotation so that I remember to grab it. Again, this is all right. It's okay. I feel like you have to be either really pale for it to show up as a bronzer, or if you're tan, since it has a little bit of luminous to it, it would just be like really nice as like an all over glow. So I like it. It's all right. I probably won't grab it that much, but it's good. This is good. The blush from Coastal Scents. This one up in the top, I do really like that. I feel like it adds a nice rosiness to the cheeks, and I definitely want to put this back in my rotation as well. The Morphe 35O palette, love it. I don't know why I never tried it. I am like hitting myself in the head for that, but I am definitely going to play with that some more. The concealer is good, and I grab for this every once in a while when I want to use a drugstore concealer. It's just, it doesn't beat out my Jeffree Star, but it's not bad. And both of these lip products, definitely wearing multiple times in the future. Love these. So overall, I'm happy I found some new things. Well, not new things, but I found some things that I want to reintroduce to my routine, and I found some things that honestly will probably make their way to the trash, whether it be that I didn't like it at all, or the fact that it is definitely way past its expiration date and probably should not be on my face at the moment, but that's alright. But yeah, anyway, I had a lot of fun here today, and I hope you did too. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.